Hello friends, welcome back. BigDenoPlays, Frosthaven. We've had 2 characters retire. Our glorious settlement of Frosthaven has almost hit prosperity level 5 and we are progressing through the storyline at a nice pace. I feel very good about the campaign itself. It's been quite enjoyable so far. We may not complete the entire campaign on camera. I'm thinking we'll probably hit it to, we might retire these 2 characters or something like that, play for a little bit, but I may play some of it offline, and that's because even my Kingdom Death campaigns only go for 30 episodes, and we're at 25 episodes of this already, and no end in sight. So, just so I'm providing different content, we may give this one a miss. The other thing about Frosthaven, it's so much locked content, and unless you've completed the game, you're probably not going to be providing content for a lot of people to watch. So, and I don't necessarily make content I don't make content for other people. I make it for myself and because I enjoy it. But yeah, I think there's probably a shelf life on this campaign. So if you feel differently, feel free to pop a comment or say whatever you like. We're going to start the green storyline in the coloured banners. So there's 3 main storylines: the Algox, the Lurker Shard Crown, and this green one. I don't really know what the green one is, but I'm guessing from this that there's going to be a lot of machine stuff. So we're going to do Derelict Elevator, which looks like a very complex scenario, which is always a good thing when you're starting with a new character. So the new character we've got is Crash Bandicoot, and we selected 1 perk from leveling up and 1 perk from having retired a character with that character line. So we've selected a scenario. We're now going to resolve a road event if necessary, and there is a necessary road event, and so we will shuffle this and we will find ourselves with this road event. 3. Oh, there's a riddle. Camouflage into an outcropping of a stone cliff face is a Savas. You're trying to determine whether it's still alive when it proudly reveals itself with a long, gravelly clearing of its throat. Hello, adventurers. Some Savas modify their bodies through painful sculpting, shaping their rocky skin like carved marble. This one has chiseled its face into the visage of a lion. Nice. You look clever. Answer me correctly and I'll give you something worthy of your answer. Fail and you shall suffer the punishment. Fished from the waters, drawn from the earth, my presence bears both jealousy and mirth. I've corrupted and captivated, I've sought out and sold. If you still can't guess me, I'm worth my weight in gold. Well, I would have thought money or jewellery, maybe. Fished from the waters. What do you fish from the waters other than fish? When you use a net, I mean pearls. Drawn from the earth. Minerals. My presence bears both jealousy and mirth. Don't really know mirth. I've corrupted and captivated, I've sought out and sold. Still can't guess me, I'm worth my weight in gold. Let's say money. Gold. Well, good enough. 1 inspiration, 20 gold. Good, 20 gold. Crash. Have 20 gold, my guy. Gain an inspiration. I got 24 inspiration. Get ready for some more retirements. And summer event 33 to the road deck. $33. Give us another riddle, Savas guy. Alright. So, now we're going to deal and select battle goals shuffle or attack modifier decks, and I've noted down here that we now also deal ourselves a challenge. So let's quickly read the challenge section, which is somewhere here, setting up for a scenario. Challenges. So each character gains 2 for each challenge active during the scenario. And I think we'll go, there's another one here. Road events, challenges. Challenges provide an additional challenge. At the start of every scenario, they collectively draw. The party may choose to keep fewer cards. Any cards not kept, great. So let's go over here. So we're going to shuffle these decks. So we bought some items for Crash, Chainmail, Battle Axe, Winged Shoes. Not sure how useful the jump's going to be, but we'll see. Fisty Boots of Transference, pretty fun. Let's do this. And we get to deal 1. So our Town Hall gains us 1 that we get to decide, choose. And then 1, 2, 3. And we'll quickly read the story. Tall, evil-looking spires are one thing, but you're more curious about the squat structure that sits all alone in the forest of icy obelisks. The structure has been coated, like everything else in this part of the world, in a thick, rock-hard layer of ice. Beneath that, however, the walls appear to be made of some kind of dark metal, though there's no way to be certain without breaking through. So not having any better option, you get the work done. You get to work on the door. Your equipment takes a beating, but the door takes one worse, and its icy seal finally pops open, revealing a huge, lightless chamber. Inside, long rows of bizarre, ruined machines stand amid heaps of soot and broken glass. Moving further, you discover a suspended platform hanging in the center of the chamber. It's an elevator, a circular metal disc waiting above a deep, not at all ominous shaft, and next to it you find a panel lined with long unused buttons and levers. You press a couple of buttons, expecting no response, but to your surprise, a string of yellow lamps illuminate the shaft below and the platform shudders. You don't want to miss a free ride, so you jump aboard just as the metal disc starts to descend. You feel good, all things considered. You've conquered this with your muscle and wit, and you take a moment to bask in your ingenuity. The strangeness of this place was no match for you, and yet somehow it keeps getting stranger. Strange, like how all the lights in the shaft seem to be turning red. And strange too, how an alarm seems to be howling from somewhere below. And far stranger still is the way several panels of the wall around you are opening up to reveal large, unpleasant-looking firearms that seem to be pointing directly at you. Very strange indeed. Alright, so here is the scenario showdown board. How wonderful. We are the dudes in the middle, surrounded by ruined machines, which is the first time I've seen them. They're new. And what we have is a fixed platform that tile 15D. So this is our elevator platform, and it's descending. This tile, which is 1B, place to the right to indicate it is currently 2 floors above or below. At the end of each turn, this descends, so we're going to be level. At the end of any round, a 3rd damage token will be placed on the left of tile 1B. The tile is removed on the map. The walls between the 2 tiles do not block line of sight and can be moved through. It's Deno from the future, and unfortunately my microphone ran out of battery right at this point in the recording of the glorious scenario. We successfully navigated through the elevator scenario, and we've moved straight into another scenario linked to that one, which is called the Quattro Library. So we didn't miss any Frosthaven outpost events, we didn't miss any level ups, we did rock on the loot in that scenario, so we did extremely well. But unfortunately, I've got a 60 minutes of content that is no sound. So we're just going to move straight into the next scenario, which is called the Quattro Library. We've selected it. We don't resolve a road event because we are linked. We've set up the map tiles. We will deal battle goals. And we will deal ourselves a mastery. This one. All right, let's read the little story over here. Turning away from the flickering red light, you move in a direction slightly less ominous, though only slightly. You take to the steel walkway through the open cavern. The ceiling is too high for you to see in the darkness, and no creatures stir around you, but still the vastness of this place is a marvel of itself. After a few minutes, you come to the entrance of a well-constructed tunnel. Its walls and ceilings are held back with thick metal trellises, hundreds of hexagonal beams coming together to form a heavy metal skeleton that, though well forged, has succumbed to decades of rust. Wide leaves of corroded iron have begun to flake off in several places. You listen for any signs of activity, but there are none. You continue moving, and after a long stretch of time, you spot a trace of light escaping from a nearby passage. It is a large rectangular room bordered on all sides with bookshelves sagging under the weight of their contents, and in the centre of the room are several tables and chairs, all of them thick with dust and cobwebs. But you are not alone. You are not alone. Shortly after you enter, you hear the hurried shuffling of metal feet. A line of security machines emerge from the far entry, weapons at the ready. They move with a rigid certainty, their limbs exact and swift, specialised in seeking and destroying intruders like yourselves. Their focus, however, is only partly aimed at you. The majority of them are instead moving towards a pedestal in the centre of the room. The pedestal is little more than a simple stone pillar, but atop it you can see a large steel pressure plate. You're not sure what the plate does, but judging by how much machines' attention are paying it, it isn't good. We complete when all enemies are dead. All ruined machines focus on moving towards and occupying the pressure plate, and then finding a focus is normal. If they cannot find a path, they will move to get as close as possible. If any figure occupies the pressure plate, the scenario is lost. All characters and character summons cannot enter the hex pressure plate in any way. Okay. That seems not ideal. 26. Scenario 26. Quattro Library. 4 normal ancient artilleries. I just need to get 1 more ancient artillery out. I'll repeat just how frustrated I am about losing that content, because I played that was such a fun scenario to play. I was having a bopping good time, and yeah, so losing the scenario, losing the audio on that scenario is quite depressing. All right, our 4 normal ancient artilleries are 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 elite ruin machines. 2 and 4. And those are in the back corners. Showdown. How cool does this map look? You can't see us yet because I haven't deployed us yet. But maybe... There we go. And then 2 elite ruin machines, 2 and 4. 2 normal steel automatons. Where are they? Big boys. 2 and 4. There. Okie dokie. So let's look at our battle goals. Pauper, never long rest, never exit a room with loot tokens in it. We successfully complete that objective. Kill an enemy while 3 or more elements are strong or waning. Kill an enemy not adjacent while you're adjacent. Apply a different negative condition. Yeah, we'll go ritualists. And this one is the end of a character's turn. The end of each character's turn, all adjacent characters suffer 1 damage. That is probably not ideal in this scenario. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. All right, where do we deploy to? So Crabman, he's a Crabman. And Fisty Boy. We need to kill those two cannons with a priority. So, but we have to put up our Mountain Fury. We'll go with a... So we'll go at 52. Actually, can we shard launch? We can't shard launch because we're doing the bottom. No, we want to go quicker than that, Deno. So we'll go at 19 for Fisty. Crash. So let's go with... After your move abilities each turn, one adjacent normal enemy suffers damage. Oh, shield value, that's good. It's going to be good in this one. And we'll put up our shield. So we're going at 25. Crash. Okay. Attack 0, range 5. Sweet. On Fisty, 0. And on Crash, 1 damage for Crash. That's it. Ancient Artillery done. Fisty Boy. So Fisty's going to put up a jump 4. And we're going to play 1 with the Mountain to regenerate us. We're going to suffer 2 damage to bring our card back into hand. We're going to jump 4 to there. That's good. He gains 2 XP for that. Crash. We're going to play our 2 wave cards. Generate Night and Sun. Tide cards, wave cards. We have a shield, and that is all. And that's good. So, Crash. Ruined Machine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Both of them take a damage. 1 and 1. So, if any figure occupies the pressure plate, the scenario is lost. And then these buffheads will go 1 and 1. That's not ideal, Deno. Next round. So we'll go an Encased Punch. And we'll heal to generate Frost. So Fisty's going at 19. What a legend. And our wave, Melonhead. So I think we want to move to... So let's use that one to move 3. And where's our little... Yeah. So we're going at 51 with Crash. Draw. Steel Automaton, immovable object. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Just the ruined machines occupy the pressure plates, so that's fine. Okay, so Fisty is going to do an attack 3 onto the ruined machine. We'll strengthen ourselves. So disarm. Yep, so it's an attack 3 on that cannon. That cannon is number 3. 1, 2, 3. Plus that cannon is disarmed. And then we'll heal ourselves for 2, which takes us to full heal and generates Earth. Earth and Ice. One of those 2 cards is coming back into hand. Crash. So we're going to jump to here. We're going to perform an attack 2 and attack 2, which generates us 2 experience. Yeah, so we use our winged things. We actually suffered no damage because we have our shield. So the first attack, I shuffled that. So that's 3 damage to that machine. Number 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? We killed him because when you move, all adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. So that ancient artillery is dead. We have successfully completed Ritualist. Kill an enemy while 3 or more elements are strong or waning. So that is done. So completed. Good work, Crash. 1, 2, 1, 2. They both suffer a damage. 1, 1. And then that cannon is disarmed, so it's not going to fire. The other cannons are out of range. So we're on to the next round. All right, so now Fisty gets to go hard out. Oh yeah, we'll gain Encase Punch back into hand for 2 damage. 1, 2. And I think we will play Fury of the Mountain and the Mountain's Fist. So that is at 16 for Fisty Boy. All right, now Crash probably needs to get into position to stop these guys. $34. Oh, Bane, how good is that? Are the steel automatons immune to Bane? They're not. Yeah. All right, that's a great plan, Deno. So we're going at 74 on Crash. I love Crash. I absolutely love Crash. Crash is my... every time I play a new class, I'm like, this is my new favourite class ever. Oh, wow, those cannons are going to fire on us. Beautiful. Fisty. It's an attack 5 onto that disarmed ruined machine, and Fisty kills that disarmed ruined machine. That generates an experience from consuming that, and we then heal self for 3. 2, 3, and then we're going to leap, consume the earth, generate this experience, and give us 1, 2, 3. Give us retaliate 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both the cannons will fire on Fisty. So it does 2 damage and 0 damage. So we'll use our heater shield to make that 1 damage. Neither of those guys suffer retaliate penalty. We are going to bring that back into hand at cost 2. Ancient artillery done. Ruined machine, 1, 2, 1, 2. It will attack Fisty with an attack 2. So it does 2, which then does 2 damage to it, thanks to Retaliate. And that is all. This guy will move to here, and this guy will move to here. So they're both attacking. Oh no, he can't do that. So he actually goes first, and he goes to there. So one of them is attacking Fisty. For attack 3, we'll use our heavy chain armor so that we take no damage, and that guy, which is number 2, takes 2 retaliate damage. Okay, crash. So we're going to play Down in the Depths. After each of your attacks, if the target has 3 or fewer hit points, the target gains Bane. And Bane is suffer 10 damage at the end of next turn, then remove. And then we're going to move 1, 2, and we're going to create water in an adjacent hex, which is going to be there. And that is good. So I think we need to Crashing Surge to slow some water down. And number 4 takes 1 damage because we've moved adjacent to him. Okay, so Fisty really needs to do something here. Has Crash earned no experience yet? Okay. So Fisty needs to have a very big turn here. We're going to jump and immobilize that guy. Frozen over, create 2 ice tiles in adjacent hexes. Enemies in those hexes gain Bane. Ward self, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, we have to immobilize that guy. So jump, immobilize. So we're going at 19. And Crash. I don't think I needed to jump last turn with my one. I didn't need to jump. We need to go fast initiative, Deno. Ruin machine number 4. Yeah, okay. Well, I think ruin machines are immune to poison, which sucks. Yep, so I think we're going to go 86 and 42. No, we don't want to do that one. Yeah, cleansing swell. 45. 45 for Crash. This is a huge turn. Those Those ruined machines could ruin us. Yep, they do. We need to flip a +1 here with Fisty. Rolling heel. Rolling heel. -1. No. So Fisty just goes to full. He hits that guy for 1, 2, 3, which goes down to 2. Yeah, I think that is actually the end of this scenario. Because all ruined machines focus on moving, then find focus as normal. If they cannot find a path to the pressure plate, they will move to get as close as possible. We jump and immobilize. If any figure occupies the pressure plate, the scenario is lost. All characters and character summons cannot... Yep. That guy... Move 3, shield up, retaliate 2. Steel automaton. For move zero, machine suffers 1 damage. I think that is the scenario over right now. We actually only needed it. Not. Oh, that's featureless. Yep, no, so that doesn't help us creating water there. Yeah, we jump. Target suffers 1 damage. Fuel leak 29. Those guys are so fast. Alright, I think we have to re-rack this scenario, friends. So we're going to have to do that because what happens is, to explain, we can jump and immobilize this guy so he can't move. This guy then just moves 1. We needed to kill that guy. If we killed that guy, we were sweet. And then, yeah, that's it. Alright, we're going to re-rack, so I'll set that up again. Stand by. Okay, so we are going to immediately try again, or we replay the scenario. We do not gain resources from loot cards, but we do gain experience. So it's literally just 4 experience for Fisty, which is easy and no gold. So let's try that again. Slow those automatons down, basically, is the plan. So that's that. And jump 4, going at 19. Crabman, we want to put up our shield. And immediately after our move, and we're going at 25, so. Draw. Alright, so the ruined machines are both suffering 1 damage. The ancient artilleries are firing at 0. So on Crabman, nothing. Big guy, nothing. Great start. The steel automatons, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Neither of them go for the pressure plate though, so that may be okay for us. So Fisty is going to put up 1 with the mountain and jump to here. Crash is putting up shield. And the move thing, sunlight and night. 2 experience for Fisty. Fisty will then take 2 damage to bring that back into hand. and we'll go on to the next round. So Fisty will attack that guy and put up retaliate. No, put up shield. Yeah, 19 and shield. That guy is going to move 3. So we're doing that one. Skitter. Move 3. That Bane attack is... it's if the target has 3 or fewer hit points. Yeah, well that one's less impressive to me. So 51 and 19. All right, so the rule machines have already... Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They've already gone slower, which is good. Steel Automaton shielding up, doing nothing. Fisty, we're going to attack that guy for an attack 3. So that's 3 on 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Generates frost. We put up a shield, generates earth. Fisty heals for 1, and we're going to bring back 19 for 2. Crash, the great guy, is going to attack. He's going to jump. What? Yeah, move to there. 1, 2, 3. He's gaining 2 experience. Actually, he did get 2 experience last time. So attack 2, and that's it. So it's 5 damage in total to that ruin machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's done. Ruin machines I've done. So the big bop is range 5, so disadvantage on Fisty. Taking 3 will make that take 0. And on Crash, it's +1, so it's 4. So Crash takes 3. 1, 2, 3. Because of our... Oh, no, chainmail. 2. That's pretty amazing. Next round, okay. So I think we need to play a Crashing Surge to put water tiles out there to slow everything down. So we will do that. Yeah, we'll do Overwhelming Wave. Playing 3 cards each round. So yeah, 86 for that guy, Crashinator. Fisty, we're going to drop the Mountain's Fist on their face. And then I reckon we will jump 4. So we're going at 16. Just need to see those ruined machines going the long way around. Immovable object again. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. The Mountain's Fist. It's an attack 6 on that guy. Strengthen, sorry, I did intend on strengthening. So we kill number 2. Boom, that lets us heal for 1, 2, 3. And it also generates earth. We gain an experience from doing that. And then we leap 4 to this position here. We'll then gain 2 damage to recover that card back into hand. And that is it for Fisty and the Steel Automatons. So moving 3, and suffering 1 damage apiece. And that is good. So cannon number 5 is hitting Fisty, does 0 damage, and the other one hits Crabman for 0 damage because our chainmail exists. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to generate knights, and then we're going to attack that guy for an attack 3. Come on! Alright, but next round, so now we can play 3 cards. One of those cards is going to be Crushing Surge. One of those cards is going to be a move and generate knight. That's that one. So 34. And we'll go Cleansing Swell, which pushes. Okay. So our fastest attack card on Crash is 34, and this is actually a pretty big one. Fisty will go at 19. And this is an important turn. Yes, devastating tackle. They're not moving. Okay, the Steel Automatons are body blocking and putting up stuff there. So we get to decide now. Sorry, Fisty's first. Attack, generate frost on Ruin Machine number 2. We do need to shuffle this, and we have strengthened. So we flip a 0 and a disarm. So that's great. He's disarmed. 1, 2, 3. Whenever we suffer damage this round, an adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage. We'll then jump and immobilize that Ruin Machine. So he can't move, which doesn't matter too much, but he is thingy. We're then going to bring Encase Punch back into hand. 2 damage. We return for 1. Steel Automatons don't do anything. Crash Bandicoot is going to go now. So I reckon we need to kill that Ancient Artillery if we can. So we'll try to kill the Ancient Artillery. We fail. But it is pushed 2. 1, 2. And then we'll move 2 and consume the Knight, which allows us to move 3. Generate an experience. Go there. And then we're going to use Crashing Tide, which is going to generate us 2 things. And we're going to put a whole pile of water out and do an attack 2 on that Ruin Machine. On that Automaton. Does no damage. We take 2 retaliate. And on that guy, he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And we now place out water tiles in both of these hexes. And Fisty's hex as well, and this hex as well. Okay. So the Ancient Artillery is going at range 4. No range on anyone. The Ruin Machine, one of them is attacking us. The disarm stops him from suffering a damage. It immobilises Fisty. Fisty takes 1, 2, 3. We'll take that down to 2. Adjacent enemy takes a damage. That's it. All right, we're back in the game. We got Frost to consume. Fury of the Mountain. And heal 2. So we're going at 22. Fisty. Crash has 3 cards, so we'll probably play all 3 cards. We'll move to 1 adjacent. Yep. So we're going at 41. Perfect. Fisty probably needs to get the job done here. Yep. That guy's no longer disarmed. Yep, so Fisty's going to kill one of those guys, or the guy that he's adjacent to. Actually, we'll go. Yep. Instead of bringing Encased Punch back, we're actually going to bring back Shard Launch. Yep, and we're going to do exactly the same there. So that kills that one, and that kills that one. We needed to kill both of them in that turn, so that was the only way to do it. Shard launching, and then we heal for 2. 1, 2, 3 with that. And it works because we have yeah, and generates ice. Okay, that's better. Those guys are dead. So now we just got to kill everyone else. If we can. Okay, Fisty done. That's 2 Ruined Machines gone. Crash will now go. So when you rest, you may keep 1 card in your active area. 1 adjacent enemy to you suffers damage equal to its shield value. So Steel Automaton, number 2, suffers 1, 2. And we'll move to heal 2 onto that water there. So both of them are attacking Fisty. No, number 2 will attack Fisty with an attack 2. So we suffer 2, 1, 2, and the second one will attack Fisty, attack 2, 1, 2. So he gets pushed there, and he gets pushed. Push was it? Push 3. Oh no. Fisty's going to be frozen in place. Well, we're definitely taking Shard Launch back. So attack 1. Attack 1. Oh my god, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other one's on him. 0. Okay, so we get to keep 1 card. We're going to keep our shield. These will get discarded. Oh, that Steel Automaton took a damage as well from us and walking next to him. Great. So yeah, smashing torrent goes. Okay, so we need to do... Yeah, we just need to do it. Move 2, heal 2. And we'll go 41. Next round, so Fisty's immobilised, so he's going for shard launch, and I think we've got a shield, haven't we? Nope. So Fisty will go up 19. We need to pop our healing potion. Probably pop our stamina potion as well, actually. And 41 for Crash Bandicoot. So, Fisty, shard throwing with ice at that guy. Number 5, rolling heal. So, number 5 suffers 1, 2. We heal for 1, 2. Pop our healing potion to heal for 1, 2, 3. Pop our amulet of life to heal for 1. At the end of the turn, we'll pop our stamina potion. And we will bring our jump back in, and we'll bring the Mountain's Fist back in. One, two. So then Crash is going to jump, using a move 2, heal 2 to there. And then we will do an attack 4 on both of those guys. Yeah, so 4 and 4, so it's 2 damage on each. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a lost card. We generate an experience. Ancient Artillery, so 1, 2, 3. Yep, so they're both going to hit Fisty, so no damage, and the other one's out of range. The 2 automatons are hitting Crash, so that one's at attack 4, that one's at attack 3. We have 1 shield, so attack 4 goes down to 3, 1, 2, 3, the other one goes down to 1, 2. Next round. Read section 131.4. If more of those little fucking ruined machines are coming out, I'm going to be ropeable. Absolutely ropeable. 131.4. I bet you they are too. Oh, a pile of broken, battered machine parts is building up, but you continue to make sure the steel plate... Blah, 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 more robots! Spawn ruined machines as if the room were being set up again. Back here. That's okay. 4 and 2. Alright, so we'll now go at jump 4, and we'll use the Mountain's Fist. And then here, we'll use Overwhelming Wave, and 42, they gain -1 shield. That's awesome. 42, 16 for Fisty. Come on, Fisty. Hasty Assault, move 3, attack 1. All raw machines find a focus on moving towards, then find a focus as normal, as if they had no movement. Okay, well. So Fisty's going to heal for 1. He's going to jump to here. And he's going to hit that steel automaton, number 4, with a 5 attack. And generates earth. He gets an experience for that. I'll definitely miss an experience. And he's done. And that real machine's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're both attacking. They do no attacks. Crash. So we're going to, all enemies suffer -1 shield while adjacent to you. And then we're going to attack both of them with an attack 3 that generates an experience. So the first steel automaton times 2, 6 damage. My God. No, 5 damage because he has 1 shield. And the second one, +1, so that's 4, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Good turn. Good turn. Crash. Steel automaton, attack 2, range 3, pierce. So disadvantaged, miss will be good, and 1 damage on crash that does pierce through our armor. And the cannons are out of range for crash, but one is adjacent to Fisty, so it's going to suffer disadvantage. So it's going to be 2 damage to Fisty. And that's it. We go on to our next round. We're surviving so far. Fisty will bring Case Punch back into hand for 2 health. So jump 4. No, we just need to move to retaliate, attack 3. That guy's got 4 left. Yeah. Yep, so 19 for Fisty. Crash. Ugh. This is such an interesting moment. Add +2 and gain 1 if the target is occupying water. Amazing. Pierce 4. So that's an attack 3. So that will kill that steel automaton, which seems awesome. And let's put up another tide. So we'll go up 45. All right. Ruined machines only moving 1 is a really good thing for us. Steel automatons also is a really good thing for us. Steel automatons are immune to disarm. What pests. Okay, Fisty, we will jump 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will place down an icy terrain tile adjacent to a hex. And then we're going to attack both of those frosty boys. And that heals us, that generates earth again. We heal for 1. So it's an attack 2 on number 2, so 1, and the other one attack 4. So it kills number 4, which is amazing. And then we shuffle that. And the play that we have is anytime we suffer damage from an attack this round, we heal for 1. So the Ancient Artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So they're both shooting Crabman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all shooting Crabman, attack 7. 1 damage, no damage, no damage because of our shield, so Crabman. All done. Ruin Machine, this guy will move 1. He's going to attack Fisty. He does 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we heal 1. And 2 on Crabman. We're going to discard a card for that one. And that one is one damage. Or trashing a card. Down in the depths. I haven't done Crab's turn actually, so we definitely had to discard a card anyway. Yep. So we're going to play that one, which generates Night, and then we're going to do an attack on the dude in water, which is number 2, which kills him. So actually the second one, yep, it's fine. All right, so Crash has to go at 51. Fisty will take 2 damage. Oh, this is a risk, Deno. No, Fisty's going to short rest. And we lose Voice from Below, our heal. So let's do a shard launch to try and kill that ancient artillery would be nice. And then we'll put up our retaliate, I think. Yep. All right, Fisty at 23. Come on, Fisty. No, attack 0 is fine. Ah, shard launch. All right, so that one does nothing. And that one does 1, 2. Fisty heals for 1. He throws out his icy blasts. What is the range on self-destruct? So that guy's going to die, which is awesome. Yeah. So we're going to throw our ice blasts at the... Oh. So we kill that one. And that one takes 1, 2. That shield is very annoying. But we do put an ice terrain here, which we don't need to worry about. And then we're going to jump 2 to retaliate to there. Generates us an experience. Oh. Fisty. All right, Crash Bandicoot. We generated that. Yep. So we're going to attack the steel guy with an attack 1. And attack 2. We do 0 damage to him. We gain an experience. 2 shield is annoying. And we want him on water. So we'll move there and grab a loot. And that's a money. So he'll move 1, 2 onto water. He'll attack us. Crash. 1 shield. Yep, so Crash has got one health left, suboptimal. And then Fisty's going to get an attack 2. Fisty has to discard a card. We will discard a card. We generated Frost. So we'll get rid of Frozen Over. Then he blows up, and we're going to use our Boots of Transference to do 4 damage to the Steel Automaton. Because he can suffer the trap damage instead of us. And that Rule Machine dies. Okay. We should be okay now. No Ruin Machines trying to get us. Stand on those things. Fisty will move for attack 3 at 19. Crash is in a short rest, so he recovers 1-2 health from those. And then we definitely want that again. Submerge is the one we want to keep. Yep, we'll get rid of our overwhelming one. So we'll play 25 and we'll play 45. So we're going at 25 and 19. Fisty boy. He's a fisty boy. Fisty boy. Attack 2, Pierce 3. I hate those automatons. Fisty, jump 4, generating experience by consuming that. Attack. For 4 damage on artillery number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're next to him. We've generated ice again. And heal for 1. Fisty's done Crash. Putting up a shield, generating light. Putting up a thing, generating moon. The Ancient Artillery, they're out of range on Crabman. And the other one is going to target Fisty, but disadvantage. He suffers no damage. Steel Automatons attacking Crabman. He's piercing. He hits us for 2 damage. Crabman will take the 2 damage. Next round, Krabby McCrabface. We'll go at 42. All enemies suffer -1 shield this round while adjacent to us. And that sounds very nice. And we'll go at 42. Fisty's going to short rest. Doesn't really matter, we should be okay because we're going to play the Mountain's Fist at 16. Because we've got ice to consume. And then we'll leap 4. 16. Fisty is just unstoppable. Heals for 1. We'll do an attack 3, which goes to attack 5. So we kill that guy. That lets us heal for 1, 2, 3. And then we can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can bring Cold Boulder back into hand at 2 health, which we will. Fisty's done Crash. All enemies adjacent to you suffer -1 shield this round. We're going to attack and then attack. So it's an attack 3. Attack 3. Oh, rolling Pierce 3. So we kill the Steel Automaton. We get 2 experience out of that. And that's glorious. Good work, Crabman. That one's out of range. Crabman will heal 2, and that'll do. Okay, so I think we're fine here. So basically, Crabman's going to move here and heal for 2. 1, 2. Fisty's going to jump 4 and attack with ice. So he does 4 damage to that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fisty went first, so he hits us for attack 1 with disadvantage. It does 1 damage to Fisty, who heals for 1. We'll take Cold Boulder back into hand. We do an attack 4 on that guy. Does 3 damage. Kills him. We move on to that. So he'll grab a loot. Crabman grabs a loot. And then Crabman grabs another loot. And that's the end of the scenario. That first initial rush, the 2 guys just running was so punishing. 24.1. Great scenario though, actually. One of my favourites. All right. We've locked out of Rusted Tunnels. We add 169.3 to the calendar in 4 weeks. 169.3. And we gain 10 experience each. So that is a grand total for Crash of 28 experience to go to 98 and level up. And Fisty is going to gain 10 and 8 plus 7 is 25 to go to 240. And also pick up to 90 experience. So if we get to 150 experience, Fisty's retiring. And that'll be a sad day. That'll be a sad day. Coralhead gets 2 metal. And Coralhead gets $3. And Coralhead gets 1 of these. And Fisty gets $6. 97. All right. We did not deal out that, so let's read this and see if we got it. Only character is hit point. That character gains disadvantage, rounded down. Yeah, no, we definitely weren't going to be able to achieve that, so we don't get a check mark or a bonus to experience. Crabman is glorious. I love the Crabman. Crabman is amazing. Let's return to Frosthaven. There's a lot of reading there. I'm not going to do that. So we can't do rusted out tunnels. I'll just move this. Cool. So we return to Frosthaven and we have something to read. And that is section 103.2. Lumber shipments. A stern knock on your longhouse. We gain 5 collective wood and 2 collective metal. Oh, what a legend. You can have 5 collective wood and 2 metal. So that's done. So we now do an outpost event, which is still a summer one. Ooh, unfettered something. Scenario 31. It's a peaceful summer day in Frosthaven. The sun is shining, it's warm enough to leave the fur coats inside, and the scouts report no enemy activity anywhere in the region. You and your fellow guards are alert but relaxed. There's actually no indication that today isn't going to end with a few drinks at the crater and a peaceful night's sleep. There's a horde of automatons swarming and crawling up, about to spill out of the town. Do we leap into the tunnel and fight them underground, or we attack the machines? We'll leap into the tunnel. We're brave as. Cool. All right. So it's 4 attacks. So we're probably just going to spend 4 soldiers here. So our total... haven't had an attack in a while. So our total defense at the moment is 30. And each soldier that we use reduces it by 15. Which means the only things that can miss is a wreck or a thing. And we gain advantage. So yeah, 4 soldiers... So we succeed on the first one, we succeed on the second one, we succeed on the third one, and we succeed on the fourth one. So yeah, the soldiers, if we just read the barracks, to make sure I'm not cheating here, minus 25 advantage. So minus 25, attack 35 takes it down to 20, and we're 30, so even a minus 10. was a success. Great. So we suffer no damage. We gain 3 collective metal. Seems fine. To take him to 10. And we suffer no damage because we successfully defended all targets. We're then going to gain our 4 soldiers back at a material cost. We'll spend 6 of our metal and 12 bucks. So, building operations now, and then we've got some character level ups. So we'll do our building operations. We're going to plant herbs and rotate this card 180. So we'll see about that. We'll definitely spend 12 gold over here. 85. And then we're going to build a level 5 craftsman. 5 wood, 3 metal, 3 hide. So 5 wood, we just gained 2, so it's going to go down to 4. We just gained 2, which means that's going to go to 6. And we just gained 2, which means that's going to go to 13. There is no gold cost, and so we'll level up our craftsman into level 5. And there it is. And so we gain a prosperity. Fisty got 2 perks, and so Fisty's going to get a level up. And so 2 perks for Fisty. Crash. What was Crash's? Crash failed, I think. No, Crash got Ritualist, so Ritualist has succeeded. Alright, I'll clean everything up and then we'll come back and finish this episode. Alright friends, plenty to look at. But we completed the scenario, so we are going to sell our Poison Dagger and our Mirrored Armour to get us $25, which is 110. I don't think I marked the Prosperity for making that building. I'll go double check that, maybe I did. The 2 perks we're going to get is remove a -1, add a +1, replace a -1 with 2 rolling heals. Oh no, that's not remove a -1. Yep, so we actually have one more -1 in there, that's fine. And we're going to take Preserved Fury, looks glorious. For the Lurker, we're going to take Endless Cycle, mostly for the initiative more than anything else. I just want to have a really fast card if I need it. And move 3 Shield is strong if potentially, but... And then we're going to replace a -1 card with 2 Rolling Pierces. And that's it. We're going to craft a Parrying Gauntlet for the Algox Frozen Fist, which costs a hide and a metal. And that is going to do us. So we will be back in the next episode. We're going to continue running through these little green lands. I don't know what they are, but it's fun. Crabman. We also made some potions. We made a renewing potion and a healing potion for Crabman. So that's it. I'll catch you on the next episode. Big Deno out.